Hey guys, Paul Kepner here. Welcome back to the shop. So on this video we're going to make a custom grip pad for a pedal that's going to go on a Harley Davidson. So let me take you a little closer, show you what we got and what we're planning on doing. Okay, so here's what we got. A gentleman contacted me, said he had a Harley Davidson he likes to customize. I don't know what model it is. I just saw it briefly. So anyway, he had this disc and he said that this is a reproduction brake pedal for a Ford Model A car. Originally it had something on here that was like a rubber or a plastic or something for grip, and he didn't like it. So, and then this bolt goes through it. So what he asked me to do is if I could take aluminum and make a pad that fits in here and put some serrations on it for grip, so that way it's all metal. And you know, he just wants it sticking up just a little bit. So I measured this out. The depth from the top of the flange to the base is 100 thousandths, and so I was thinking maybe 150 thousandths, and then cut some serrations at about 40 thousandths, so that way you've got a little bit of a lip under there, under the serrations. And then of course cut the V here for this bolt to go through the, because he wants this to go through the aluminum pad through here, and then he can bolt it on, because he's taking his brake pedal off his Harley, making a new bracket for it, and then putting this on there. So, and he said he's been trying to find somebody to make this part for, or make this pad for him, and no one wanted to mess with it. So it just so happens that I had a chunk of aluminum that would be perfect for this. I measured the inside here, and you're looking at about 207, 2¾ inch across, and this is 3 inch. So I think what I'm going to do first is put this on the mill. Put this on the lathe. It's still morning. I haven't had much coffee yet. Put this on the lathe, do a light skim pass just to true it up, make it flat, and then machine it down in size to where it'll fit inside here. Once that's set, I'll cut up just a little groove of how much, or how deep I want it. And then before I part it, I'm going to take it out of the lathe, put it on the mill, and that's when I'm going to cut the serrations on it. Once the serrations are all finished, then I'll come back to the lathe. I'll cut the V in it for the bolt, and then try to part it off. And the reason I say try to part it off, I don't know if you've been following the channel. All of my equipment was in storage for probably about 6 months, and one of the storage units that had a lot of tooling in it was broken into, and they stole a lot of stuff. Really kind of pisses me off. So the only parting tool I have is this one right here. So I'm going to have to take a few, I'm going to have to cut a deeper groove and then use this to cut it, unfortunately. I had this tool, which I could have stuck out to easily reach in and cut it out. However, the tool for this one got stolen, and I don't have a way to hold it, to put it in the put it in the compound. So either I figure out a way to hold this and cut it, or I just have to cut more out to make room for that other tool to get in there, which I really don't want to do, because it's a lot of waste of aluminum. But it is what it is, and this guy's waiting for this part, so I don't really have a lot of time to order another holder for this. Alright, let's get this put in the lathe, do a skim, measure, cut, and then we'll go over to the mill and work on getting the serrations cut. Okay. Just put that there to hold it. Because I can't go all the way back. I don't want to hit the tool. There we go. Get my safety glasses. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not too bad. Let me grab my calipers. Yep, 275. Just make sure. That's 3. Yep. up. Let me put a chamfer on it. I'll go ahead and drill it. Let me grab my drills. Perfect. All right, let's move over to the lathe or to the mill. Okay, I got to tilt the head. I've got a 3/8 end mill in here. So let me turn this on. I've already got the bolts loose on there. So I'm going to turn this to 45. So I'm going to touch off and then I'll raise it 40 thousandths. Then I'll cut move in another, I'll raise it up 40 thousandths, I'll cut, and then I'll move 100 thousandths, cut again, move 100 thousandths, cut again. So. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to set this at 100 or 0. Here we go. Got that one done. Need to deburr it. I'm not cheat. I'm just going to put this on here. There we go. Time to cut the others. I think I may face it just to knock the high spots off, but otherwise it looks pretty good. See if I can turn that a little more for you. There you go. Okay. Okay. Set this to 0. And away we go. Turned out pretty good. Alright, let's go put it on the lathe. Put the groove here, I mean the bevel. Try to cut it off. Alright guys, off camera I'm trying to find a boring bar and I couldn't find it. It may be in one of my tools or some of the tools that got stolen. So I went ahead and put the bevel on here for this to fit in there. Let's see if I can get that out now. Ah, come on, there we go. So now I'm going to attempt to part it off. Actually, I'm going to put a little slight chamfer on the back edge so it's not so sharp, and then I'm going to attempt to cut it. So okay, not bad. Let's see if I can cut this. Let's see. I don't know. Yep, let's see what we... I have to whittle it down, which I really don't like doing. Let's see. Yeah, I can do I can do that. Alright guys, well it's finished. There it is. We just need to clean it up now, wash it. The back doesn't look too pretty, but I bumped the tool the wrong way by accident. There you go. So now it sits in here like that. And there's his grip. And it sticks up a little bit. Pretty cool. Alright guys, got it made. There it is. Got the serrations on there. Got a nice grip. I think you'll be happy with it. Like I said, I bumped the tool, the carriage, and so I cut a little groove in the back, but it won't affect the integrity of this. But yeah, that's it. I think the customer will be pretty happy with it. It's got a nice feel to it. So anyway, hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below and I'll be sure to answer everything. And if you don't mind, please hit subscribe and feel free to share the video. Yeah, it's kind of a pain getting this cut off, but if I had my cutoff tool, it would have been a lot simpler, quick and easy, but didn't have it, so I had to make do with what I had. So it's all set up. So anyway, this is Paul Kepner. Thanks for watching.